put the team on my back. I do it all for the family. Everyone think they can rap. Nobody ever gon' challenge me. Starting my week on a Sunday. They think they can make it in one day. I just been ready to take off, waiting my turn on the runway. Never be turning around, never be turning around, ayy. Never be slowing it down, never be slowing it down, ayy. I keep my foot on the gas, I keep my foot on the gas, ayy. I know I'm never gon' crash, I know I'm never gon' crash, ayy. Never be turning around, never be turning around, ayy. Never be slowing it down, never be slowing it down, ayy. I keep my foot on the gas, I keep my foot on the gas, ayy. I know I'm never gon' crash, I know I'm never gon' crash, ayy. Everyone making excuses, I've been busy making music. They just wanna see me fall off, know that I'm never gon' lose it. Got addicted to the chase now, people saying that I changed now. Know that I'm never gon' stand still, I'm treating the game like a race now. They really been carefully watching me, they treated me like I was calories, but really they can't get enough of me. They treated me like I'm a salary, they bringing me up in discussion, they wondering how do I do it so casually.
Alrighty, so the M5 Competition, it's a psycho, seriously. This car is as mean and as fast as they come, and to be honest with you, I don't really know why, because the normal M5, and I mean I say normal just for contextual purposes here, because there's nothing normal about that car, but this one, it is so fast. 0 to 100 is achieved in 3.3 seconds, and bear in mind that this car weighs 1,810 kgs, and with the competition you get performance exhaust system, which sounds insane. When it comes to power, this car has 19 more kilowatts over the standard M5, and it has the same amount of torque as the standard M5. However, BMW have played with the software, and the torque comes in a little bit lower down in the RPM range, and it also lasts a bit longer, so there's a better power band in this car. And it's the torque, it's relentless. It is absolutely relentless. I'm driving around in Sport Plus mode, but I mean, if you put this thing in efficiency, even then, it's just, in Sport Plus mode, you know you're going quick because you can hear you going fast. In efficiency, you don't hear that you are going quickly, so that's the one that can get you into trouble. I mean, so many times I've just overtaken somebody and looked down and be like, oh my god, I'm going to jail. It's an M5. It's a car that you can take to the office on a Monday, to a Friday, and on the weekend you can go to a track day and murder supercars. And I don't mean supercars from like 10 years ago, I mean supercars like now. Like, bring your Porsche and your Ferrari and your Lamborghini, and this nearly 2-ton behemoth will put you on your place. We've seen the videos, we've read the articles. It does the fast thing really, really well, but what does it do when you do day-to-day driving? Like, what if I don't want that machine gun fire all the time? Well, I'm show you. You just put it into efficiency mode, you put the suspension into comfort, and you put the steering into comfort, and gearbox into auto, and it becomes a well-sorted 5 Series. Driving on the highway at the national speed limit, which is 120 kilometers here in South Africa. It sits at about 1,800 RPM. It's quiet, really refined. There's so much tech in the thing. It's got all the bells and whistles, the gesture control, the touch screen, the Apple CarPlay, wireless Apple CarPlay, which I think is pretty cool because there's no cables. So your phone just connects wirelessly and you have Apple CarPlay. It's great. And that's what the M5, I reckon, is all about. It is a gentleman's supercar. It'll take you to the office Monday to Friday, and you'll go blasting around on the weekend. And what's great is you can program all of that into these two little M buttons here on the steering wheel. You can have it that in M1 is your hardcore DEFCON 1 destruction, poo in your pants, and M2 is how I've set it up, comfort, everything in comfort and efficiency. So 1, it's like you got to be awake. 2, chill, just enjoy it. But what about the tech? So I reckon because everybody has done things on this car when it comes to performance and all that kind of 0 to 100 and racing and drag racing and more drag racing, I want to talk about the tech and the things that I like in the car. So yeah, here we go. Alrighty, so let's have a look at the screen, right? So we've got, it's all touch, which is really cool. It gives you the weather, which I highly doubt that's going to happen today. But in vehicle settings, right, what do we have? We got vehicle settings, which allows you to do all this kind of stuff. You can set all sorts of things. Got obviously the iDrive settings, so wireless charging tray, gesture control. This was the TV screens I was talking about, which, yeah, I wouldn't really select those. M setup, right, this is where I've set up M1 and M2. So M1, you can see I've got it there. I'm not going to go stupid and put it in 2-wheel drive because, my gosh, you have to be somewhere where there's a lot of tarmac and a lot of open space with no other people around. Engine Sport Plus, chassis Sport Plus, steering comfort, because yeah, I just prefer the comfort steering. It just feels a bit better and it gives a better feel, whereas Sport Plus kind of comes across as a bit artificial. Yeah. Heads-up display will be M view. I can't show you that now because you can't see it, but if we go heads-up display, you'll see that's what it looks like. So yeah, it looks kind of like that, whereas your standard view looks like that. But we will have it in M because, yeah. M2, I've got it, everything is on, efficiency, 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 and standard view heads-up display. This, I have it in D2, which you can set here on the gear lever. You can set the, let's focus it there, the ferocity of the gear changes. Now, all the M5s used to have quite a few settings. This one just has 3 because, yeah, too much of a good thing can be bad. Driver profiles, vehicle status. So this is cool. It gives me the temperature in all the tires, which is nice. If that kind of thing, if you're on a track and you want to make sure your tires aren't overheating. Technology in action. Here's your efficient dynamics. So obviously because the vehicle's standing still now, but yeah, there's so much stuff in here. I mean, like the freaking handbook is on. It's crazy. Like anything you want, it's here. I don't really know who's gonna have time to read all that stuff, but yeah. Anyways, now what I was talking about earlier about the Apple CarPlay. So watch this. Boom, done. Where's my phone? It's not in the car. It's not in there. It's in my pocket. So there's no cables anywhere in the thing. And boom, there's the Apple CarPlay, which, yeah, it's really cool. So So all of this you can touchscreen it, or you can use obviously the iDrive system to work everything. And then obviously you have your gesture control.
A 29-year-old Northern Irishman overcame a shaky start.
It's a bit laggy, but it works. Moving on to the dials. So here's the thing. I like but don't like these dials. Because this is what you get. This is the view. Like Mercedes-Benz has a thing where you can change the whole thing, or you can select different skins and themes and whatever. This you can't. If you do put it into M1, you see it does change a little bit. It's a little bit more red for danger, I reckon. And as you can see at the top there, get this bad boy to focus. As you can see at the top, everything is in Sport Plus and whatever, comfort, and then if I push to efficiency, boom. So that's what I like. So the other thing which is really cool on the M5 and other 5 series and BMWs actually in general is the parking cameras, right? So this car has 360-degree parking cameras, but have a look at how cool these cameras are, right? So it doesn't just show you what's in front of you or next to you, but it shows you your car in the parking space. Look at that. I park like a real BMW driver. But how cool is that? And then you can move it around. Like, I can select the view right now. Check this out, right? This is really cool. So I'm glad that this is a silver car, because I don't even have to get out to show you what the car looks like. We can just have a look on here. Though it has the wrong rims, but I mean, how awesome is that? Hey, that is really so cool. That's the car. That's the car in the parking space. Like, if you bump a modern day BMW with this system, like, you should not be. How does it go over like that? Yeah, like, you should not be driving. Let's go fast. Wow. It lifts, it's like a little drone. Look at that. Someone driving in. That is crazy. That is crazy. Wow. I think the system is so cool. And as you can see behind me, the M logo on the seat is shining, because yeah, that's cool. At night time it's really nice when you unlock the car or whatever, then that little logo lights up, just to reaffirm the fact that you spend a lot of money on a BMW 5 Series. So you know it's an M5, and everybody else knows it's an M5. So that's pretty cool. As for the seats themselves, they are so nice. This color, I'm not sure what the color is called, but I know it was a very expensive optional extra. But I mean, in the greater scheme of things, I reckon if you're paying this for an M5 competition pack, then a fraction of the price towards the seats, I don't think you're really going to bother. So, would I do it? Yes, especially with this color combination. The car looks so good. Alright, another really cool thing about the new range of BMWs, and specifically this M5, is this key. So, how's that? You can like do things on here. Check the rage. You can check, you can set the air. So I was somewhere on Saturday and I wanted to leave at 10. So I set it. When I got to the car, aircon was on, was nice and cool. This is, however, a common sight with the M5. No range. So yeah, this is the key, and I think it is pretty dope. Do people use the word dope still? I don't know, but the key's cool. And then when it starts going flat, you can just pop it in the charging tray over there, and you can see it's charging. So yeah, or if you're not in the car all the time, I'll try and do this with one hand. Hold on. There we go. It has a little Samsung mini B type charger port. And I know people complain about it, it's another thing to charge. Yeah, so what? It's cool. I am, however, not convinced about this gear lever. Some people like it. I don't know, it's like this bulge on the top here. I think it's a bit too much. I like the other one. You know, the one you get on the M3 and the F10 M5, a little silver round one. But I mean, it's good to see that they are changing things. I mean, it feels nice. I don't know. I like it. It looks like it fits in, but yeah, maybe get rid of this thing here. I don't know. That's where we're at, guys. That's where we're at. We are at the point where these cars are so good that we have to look at a gear lever and complain about a freaking gear lever, because personally I don't like the look of it. This car is really, really good. So yeah, I hope that's given you a little bit more insight into the M5. I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna go and do burnouts and things because I don't have a racetrack at my disposal, and I don't want to end up in someone's living room. So that's the M5 Competition pack. It is so fast, it is so loud, but yet it can do the 5 Series thing, and that is return a seriously comfortable ride. It's got all the tech, all the safety features, semi-autonomous drive. It's really mind-blowing that a car with all of that stuff can be so fast. The fastness and the performance really like overshadows everything in the car. So yeah, that's my little video on the brilliant M5, and I'm not biased because I mean I have one, but I mean it's an older one. It's probably the best car in the world, the E39 M5, which yeah, but I wouldn't mind one of these either. So I'm not biased or anything, but I am actually. Shit, this car's good. What would I have over this or the E-Class, the E63? Well, I think the E looks better, looks more aggressive. The E sounds better, but gotta go with the heart, guys. And my mind says 63, but my heart says M5. So yeah, let me know what you think. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching my little video on the M5 Competition pack, and I'll see you soon. Bye.